Hi, welcome to Sport at Bede. My name is Phil Cummins. I'm the Programme Area Leader of Sport and Public Services.
Hi, welcome to Bede. My name is Victoria Black and I'm the Sports Course Leader here at Bede.
So in sport at level 3, we've got two different pathways. Pathway I'm going to look at is the sports coaching and development. It's a very vocationally based course. It's quite practical, there's some theory elements to it, but it's absolutely ideal for those that really enjoy practically engaging in sport that might have got that from PE at school. So you cover things to do with like careers in sport and really investigate, what area of sport might you want to go down in the future. That could be sports coaching, it could be PE teaching, it could even be into local authority and sports development, it could even potentially be into personal training in the fitness industry as well. So you cover units like fitness testing and training. You cover units to do with developing coaching skills, applying those coaching skills. And some real benefits from this course is that upon successful completion of year 1, you can actually register as an assistant coach with your awarding body. At the end of year 2, you can actually register as being a lead coach and actually enter the workforce as a lead coach. Again, it might be through a particular coaching organisation, or it might be through, again, local authority based. Because of the practical nature, the way that you learn is very hands-on. It's in the fitness suite, it might be in the sports hall, it might be out on the AstroTurf, or it might just be practically engaging in the classroom. The way that you're assessed, so it's a non-examination based course, so it's through things like presentations, practical competency observations, it might be through written reports. So there's a variety of different ways, but there are definitely no exams. It is a BTEC qualification, so there's no A levels obviously as part of this qualification, but it's worth up to 3 of them. So when thinking about future steps, it's a really, really good qualification to have under your belt. What next? You're looking potentially at degrees. Okay, so higher education, 95% of our students in sport go on to degrees in relevant fields. To do with the sports coaching, it could be the fact that you go on to study a generic sport and exercise degree. It might be sport and exercise science degree. It might be sports coaching degree. It might even be looking at going into to be a physical education teacher. There are numerous degrees out there which you can move into. In addition to that, we've also got a growing number of high-level apprenticeships as well in the area. So there's sports coaching apprenticeships that are being developed and that are out there now and approved. There's personal training apprenticeship standards as well. So there's a lot of opportunities for progression either into a job, an apprenticeship, or to university. Entry requirements, you need a minimum of 4 grade 4s, including English language and maths.
Okay, so I'm here to explain a little bit about our second route. So Phil talked about the coaching and development route, but I'm actually here to tell you all about the Foundation Diploma in Sport and Exercise Science. So this is a 2-year programme that we offer here at Bede. Over the 2 years, you'll study 12 modules, 6 in the first year and 6 in the second. And we have a really good range of modules that are on there, from anatomy and physiology to specialised fitness training, and even bringing in the implementation of coaching. For how you'll learn then, so this programme is quite academic. This probably is the most academic programme that we run here at Bede on the sports side of things. With this, you will be studying the 6 modules over the first year, but there will be examinations involved in those modules. So you'll be doing exams in anatomy and physiology, you'll do exams in sports psychology, and you'll also do an exam in sports nutrition. In relation to assessment work, alongside your examinations in the 3 modules, you'll also be doing internally assessed work, okay? So they'll come in the forms of written reports, PowerPoint presentations, more vocational style, and they'll all be internally assessed. So it's only the 3 modules over the 2 years that you'll be externally assessed in. So what's next then? In relation to progression, we see the majority of our students on the sport and exercise science route develop and go off into higher education. So whether that's a foundation degree here at Bede, or if it's on to do sports science at university, or specialised in sports therapy or physiotherapy. Now with the BTEC in sports science, the one difference with that programme is that it is quite academic. So the advantages if you do the sports science route on over the 2 years, that you will actually gain enough UCAS points to be accepted onto a physiotherapy route, okay? And that is quite specialised, so it is really important that you are studying sports science at college if you really do see a future in physiotherapy. So just to give you a few examples of what and where our students have gone to after studying the sports and exercise science programme here at Bede. So some of our students, one in particular, went away, did his physiotherapy degree, and now he's actually back here at the college and he has a job. He is our S&C mentor, but he also is our physio. So he's a physio to all our academies and all of the teams, and he also works with the TAS registered athletes. Other examples of students that have come back to work here are quite a few of our teachers here now. So they used to be students here that have gone away, got their degrees in sports science, done their PGCEs, and then have actually come back to teach here at Bede. So again, some really good examples of how coming here, getting your qualification, studying sport and exercise science can really help you get an industry-based job. Okay, so looking at the entry requirements for the sport and exercise science route. So for this programme, you'll need 5 GCSEs, all at 4 and above. We do ask that you have your maths and your English, and that science is preferable. Well, the reason we ask that is because it is quite academic and there is a lot of research in there. There is a lot of biology, looking at anatomy and physiology, so science is quite important in there as well. I think that the sport and exercise science is a great programme. The students love learning here at Bede. We've got fantastic facilities, all of which are used in different modules. I myself teach on the specialised fitness training module, and with that we get to use the fitness suite, we get to design sessions, working on training programmes, and it really is a great environment for all students.
The main reason to join us obviously is fantastic facilities and equipment that we have, alongside a really strong teaching team. And also we've got a unique element to it as well, which is the Bede Institute for Sport and Education, which allows our students to combine kind of their sporting performance alongside their studies. So we've got academies in rugby, both men and women. We've got academies in football, again, both men and women. We've got academies in netball as well. Alongside, we've got our TAS dual career programme as well. So any talented students that are competing at county level or higher can access things like strength and conditioning sessions. They can access physiotherapy treatment. They can access specialised workshops on sports nutrition and performance lifestyle. We've got a direct link with Durham University in their sports science team, which is just to help you, really advance your knowledge in not just your education, so your actual course, but also your potential improvement in sport and performance. So some really interesting things to come alongside that.
So based off that, we just want to say thank you very much for taking the time to watch the videos, and we'll look forward to seeing you here at Bede soon.